Yo, what's going on? What's good, everyone, everywhere? Welcome back to another video, man. Look, in this video right here, we're gonna address a couple things. I'll go ahead and say it, I believe every time that I make a loadout video, okay? I want to address some things when it comes to the damage loadout video, especially my precision-based ones. Most of the time, when it comes to precision, you have to be on point. When I say on point, you have to get your rotation down pat. You gotta make sure your timing is right. You gotta make sure that you're clipping the powers at the right intervals and whatnot. Making sure that when you're doing your dual wield flurry shot, that you're staying in the air pretty much, and doing that very effectively, getting enough hits off before you cut the animation and whatnot and go on to the next one. All types of stuff like that, right? I kind of tell y'all, make sure you're out of movement mode, make sure you don't have like dashing combos and stuff like that in your feet socket, stuff like that to help out with the rotation that you should be having. But I've been getting a couple comments and some in-game people telling me, that either loadouts are trash or, other stuff is better and things of that nature. Now, shout out to the one dude who was saying like tornado pool in the comments. Yes, when it comes to tornado pool, let me tell you what I'm talking about here in the super speed. All right, tornado pool is right here. All right, now this power does hit hard, so I will give you that. All right, it is only a single hit, single target power. Okay, it is a big burst damage power, and normally you have to jump cancel to get out of it, or else you're gonna suffer you got to sit through, not really a suffer. I mean, your damage will kind of suffer, but you have to sit through a longer animation than normal. And in my experience, sometimes it glitches out. You're not able to actually just jump cancel animation to get out of it to continue on with your shots, or even to clip it with your weapon buff or whatever. So with that, I like to be very cautious and careful when it comes to using tornado pool, just to make sure that you have adequate and ample abilities to clip with. And what I mean by that, you have your weapon, buff, as well as maybe a shield or phase dodge or something. Just phase dodge right here, okay? Just so you're able to clip that effectively. Now, when it came to a water precision loadout, pretty much it was the same for single target and AoE. Now, yes, you could have used tornado pool in the single target one just for a little bit of added damage. But even in my testing, Shark Frenzy normally, in my testing, right, Shark Frenzy crits more times than not, as opposed to a tornado pool. It used to crit for me all the time. And if you're very lucky with crits, I would definitely recommend, which I believe I said in the video, to go ahead and use tornado pool for a more single target move and a more single target loadout in general. But we all know in this kind of content, in this day and age, when it comes to DC, even boss fights are not single target. You're going to have times where a lot of AoE happens. And if you're not trying to sit here and switch to your brawling, just to switch right back to your dual wield, which can mess you up and take critical time if you're doing the damage competition out, because the only time you should really be in inventory is the artifact switch. If you are doing that, that's the vital time that you could be losing out on. So on my test with the tornado pool and the Shark Frenzy actually came out on top. One, because it crit more in my testing, and because it is an easier move to get out of, as well as if you do have to sit through the animation of Shark Frenzy, it is quicker. Okay, so to that guy, shout out to you, because you were right. But the reason why I put the loadouts the way I do is because through my testing, my personal experience, this is what I've encountered. Because like I said before, I look at all the YouTube videos, anyone from like a year back, okay? If it says a year ago, I look at those. If it say 6 months ago, I look at those. Say a day ago, I look at those. It don't matter anywhere. I look on YouTube, try to look in the forums, I just see the Discord with Hezi, tried to ask for a loadout on there. No one really had one before I posted the video, so couldn't really compare anything there, but I asked people in game and everything about these loadouts, testing their loadout against my loadout, making tweaks where I need to make tweaks at. Seeing if someone put me on different abilities, and hey, they put me on different abilities, shout out to you. You know what I mean? I try to do all the testing for you so you have the best loadout possible. Whether that means you have to use iconic powers, movement mode powers, or whatever. Okay? So I would definitely want to stress that. Alright. Now, on to the meat of this video. A little bit of clapback or whatever you want to call it. It's not really any kind of negative thing I want to say. Particularly to the people that are making these comments and whatnot, especially people who are doing kind of, you know, this loadout's trash, or your numbers are trash, or you're not hitting that hard at all. I can hit this and I'm the same CR as you, or I'm just one CR away from you, or like one CR below, or one CR higher, yada yada. Especially when it comes to my precision loadouts in particular, whether it be in the comment section or in game. I've been, you know, experienced a little negative feedback, if you will, about some of the loadouts. And I just want to put y'all mind at ease in saying that, let's say for the single target, right? I've already said that generally on single target, you should be hitting that over 100K baseline, regardless of whatever you're doing. But you're definitely hitting 120,000 per second for single target should be your goal. Now you can get up to 140,000, even 150 if let's say magically everything crits. You can probably get over 150,000 plus per second. But I don't generally hit those numbers. When my precision loadouts go down, the highest I'm hitting is probably 115,000 per second. And that's with strategist card, proccing and critting, a lot of crits going into it, and me just really focusing on the rotation. Because like I say in a lot of videos, when I'm talking in the videos and when I'm showing you a rotation, I'm not fully focused. I'm not fully diving myself in the game, immersing myself so I can just get every last timing down, you know what I mean, to the microsecond, if you will. A lot of times I'm trying to make sure I'm talking a lot to not only make it entertaining, but informational, and make it instructional what I'm trying to do. So you get the gist of the rotation and the loadout in a timely manner so you can go ahead, try it for yourself, get it down yourself, and all the other stuff. That's why a lot of times my damage numbers that you see in a lot of the videos when it comes to the parsers are not that high. But I tell you, hey, through my testing, you're going to hit in this kind of ballpark here with this particular loadout. Those are the numbers I'm hitting at my current stats that I normally show you my stats, okay? Normally go to my inventory and show you my stats and all that. Now, I'm in my healer role. Now, I want to say the reason why I only hit like 115 near the max of my precision loadouts, because if you take a look over here, this is my precision armor, if you didn't know. What does it look like right down where the augments are? Right? I have a precision augment right there, but the head augments are might. So I normally play most of the stuff in might. Okay, I enjoy playing a more might-based DPS. Now I can still do precision-based stuff, and I still hit pretty decent and good numbers for precision-based. But I like doing the might side of stuff, so I rank the might head augments, and I have might head augments. Okay, I don't have precision head augments, so I'm losing precision there, thus accounting for some damage right there that will not be seen in the parsers, and why I'm only able to hit 115,000, you know, max on average when it comes like single target. Now AoE, I already said I probably hit like what, like maybe 220, 223 ish max, around that ballpark. Once again, as you see, what is that rank? If you didn't know, the max rank right now for a origin augment that goes on your body, right? You have 4 of them. The max rank is 327. My highest one is what? 323. But this is 272 right here. 275 right here. 272. These are low. You see 323, that's 1,000, a little bit over 1,000 precision, so you're gonna get 1,000. That's 500. That's almost 500. Okay, I'm missing 500, so 1,500 precision just right there. 1,500 precision is a lot. Because even if you look at this buff trinket, yeah, it gives you 13,000 precision. But you see how much might it gives you? It gives you over 20,000 might. So precision, even in like 1,500 right there, just for these origin augments, adds up, and it's gonna exponentially increase your damage when it comes to weapon-based damage. That is, because you're precision, you're weapon-based. I don't have any precision here for these might augments, these head augments, so missing out there. There's a few more thousand right there. And if we come over to my generator, I just want to show y'all like what exactly is the reason that I'm hitting, such low numbers, as people say. If you come over my generator, right? What does it say for offensive augments? That's might, that's might, that's might, and that's might. These are all might base, might mods in my offensive slots. I don't run precision mods, and I'm still, now as you see, it's probably 1,000. If you get the precision ones, probably gonna hit like 1,000 each of these. That's 4,000 right there. Another 1,500, so that's like 55,000. 5,500 right there in precision that we're missing out on, plus the head augments, each probably, let's just round it out all together, and let's say we're missing out on a good like 8. All right, let's say we're missing out on like 8,000 in precision. 8,000 precision is a lot. 8,000 precision, if you look at our buff trinket, 8,000 precision is almost the equivalent of the buff trinket. That is a lot of precision right there. Especially if you look at my might, right? I'm only 54,000, almost 54,500, right? 54,447 precision. And this is the might spec for my single target, right? So you take that into account. Let's look at how much I am on my precision spec thus far. Okay, now mind you, I just changed the nature, so I don't have all my loadouts down and whatnot. I'm still in the midst of testing. I'm testing might first. I normally test might first, then I do precision. Okay, let's look at 71,771. Add an additional 8,000. That we're almost at 80,000 precision. All right. And for some reason I'm 372, I was 373 on the mic, so I'm probably missing a piece of gear somewhere. So it probably can get up a little bit more precision than that. So I just want to make this video to clearly address, this is why my precision loadouts, when you see the damage numbers and the damage parsers that I'm demonstrating, one, they're not going to be high because I'm not fully taking the time to like get the rotation down packet, to the T. Most times I record videos at night when I'm already tired. Like I get up for work early in the morning, next morning anyways, okay? So I just want to make this a big video, big disclaimer, whatever the case may be, that hey, if I was to spec out everything to precision, the whatever damage numbers that y'all are talking about, some people say 130 for water, 1,000 per second for water for single target, 120,000 per second for single target, 220,000 per second for 5 targets and stuff like that. I'm hitting close to those numbers as it is now, and I'm not fully spec'd out for precision. So if you take that into account, realize that, all right? If I fully spec out for precision, I'm going to hit way over those numbers that you were giving me. I'm going to hit over that. Like my 115 for single target is probably going to be 140 for single target. Or 150. So I'm almost hitting the same numbers as you without having to be spec'd like you are. With missing almost 8,000 precision. Like that's a lot of precision, 8,000 precision is a huge difference. And that equivalent, that's gonna show in terms of damage to a very large degree. That's definitely gonna be over 10,000 damage per second that I'm missing out on. Okay, my thoughts is probably gonna be more like 15, maybe even 20,000 with 8,000 precision, right? Because if you pop a trinket, you're about 5,000 precision off there. You can make your, statistical analysis from there. How much you would have, what the damage look like, etc. Okay. Why don't we just go over there? Let's go over to my sparring target real quick in my base. No. Oh man, I just rolled. So I'm gonna have some extra precision. How much more precision does it give me? 73. Some change. So let's go ahead, pop our thing. 14, 15, 6.5 there. 14, almost 15 right there. Yep, about almost 15 for the crits. Okay, so that's 5, almost 5.5. And that's 13 there. I'm pretty sure the Batman effects worn off. Yep, they did. Okay, so that's with the precision I'm at right now. Hold on, let me get our combat. Come on. Okay. Make sure I monitor this precision just so I can see what my baseline hits are. Yeah, I'm pretty significant. An extra 1,000 on on a base hit, and 1,000 some change on the base hit, and then like 3,000 on the crit. So then let's go ahead and half that just to be generous. All right. So extra 500 per hit for just a normal hit without a crit, and additional 1,500 per crit. And when you hit flurry shot, there's gonna be a lot of hits now. Your hit counter goes up quite a bit. Let me get that. That's gonna be a lot, man. My goodness. Hold on, let me get the doggone void gazer. All these flurry shots, man. The damage that I'm missing out on. If you want, I can actually run the actual statistics and do a whole breakdown spreadsheet like Obsidian Show does, just to showcase to y'all that this damage that I'm missing out on with the whole missing about 8,000 precision, right, will factor quite heavily on the overall damage part. So I just want to make that very clear, clear up any confusion that if my loadouts that are clearly different from the other people that are saying these things, that are telling me these things, okay? If my loadouts with my rotation is able to keep up when I'm actually fully committing and doing the rotation properly, keep up with, to some degree, you know, maybe slightly falling behind what y'all are doing or hitting the same ballpark that y'all are doing. If I'm able to do that now without this extra added precision, what do you think is going to happen when I get this extra added precision? I'm going to surpass you. Like, come on now. I just want to go ahead and make this video just so y'all are aware, okay? And to clear up any confusion in case new people come across me and want to understand why as my numbers look the way they do, stuff like that. Because I'm pretty sure I say it in those videos, okay? Say them, hey, my damage numbers when I'm recording are going to be lower just because whenever I record, my damage numbers are lower. One, I seem not to crit that much when I'm recording. Just, you know, my luck, you know, story of my life right there. But I'm also not fully, you know, in the zone when it comes to rotation and timing everything. Cause I'm talking, I'm trying to think of like what to say, you know, stick to, you know, showcasing the stuff out and explaining what I'm doing, all that. Cause sometimes I don't talk when I play, but in recording a video, I have to talk while I'm playing to show y'all what am I doing to achieve such numbers. And then, hey, if you're not able to see the full scope of what I'm doing, this is just, you know, I'm showing you the potential of these loadouts. What is the realistic numbers that you can, you know, expect to get? So, hey, I'll go, hey, you will hit from this range to this range on average, okay? The max you probably hit with this loadout in my testing is this. You know, I'll break all that down for y'all. I'll throw that in there. I like a lot of information given to me, so I'm giving y'all information back. Okay? But I just want to go ahead and make a video about that, let everybody know and whatnot, so clear up any confusion. A lot of my loadouts are pretty good loadouts, if I do say so myself, and I hear a lot of positive feedback on my loadouts as well. I just want to address anybody because normally, even when I go like buy a product off Amazon, I look at the 1-star reviews. So if anyone's looking at the more negative reviews or negative comments of the loadouts, I want to address that with this video right here and let it be done and let it be said, man. Okay? Try all my loadouts for yourself. See what numbers you can get. Drop them in the comments below. See what I'm doing. See what you're doing. Hey, if you can learn something from me or if I can learn from you, let's learn, man. I'm not saying that I know it all and I'm perfect. And my loadout is just the end all be all. All I'm saying is based off of my testing, the loadout that I present to y'all is the loadout that did the best. That's what I'm saying. It's the best one that I can test from off all the YouTube videos that I can get a hold of and watch. It's the best out of any ones I created myself. It's the best out of any ones that anyone has said to me, whether it be on the forums, whether it be on a Discord chat, whether it be in an in-game chat, whatever. Okay? So I just want to, you know, clear that up. Let that be said. All that good stuff, okay? I know this video is kind of long and drawn out, so please, if you are still here, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Share the video out so you can see, you know, the explanation behind these numbers. And if you do see someone in the comments on one of my videos saying about, you know, these numbers are low or this and that and the third, send them to this video. Say, hey, check out the video here. He explains why this is that. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead and let them know. Okay? So look, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all take it easy. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe. Shalom.